Hello, listeners! I'm Gretel. Have you been listening happily ever after? Well, I have, and I can't wait to share what I've learned with you here next on Tickling Dragon Theatre. Did you know that the original story about Hansel and Gretel is actually very, very old? Two brothers, Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, loved learning about history, folklore, stories that have been passed down for generations. They traveled across what is today the country of Germany and asked a lot of grandmothers and grandfathers to tell them stories they grew up hearing. And then the brothers Grimm wrote them all down and published them in a book over 200 years ago. Wow! Our story, Hansel and Gretel, was one of them. In the original version of the story, the witch's house was actually made of bread, cake, and sugar. Not gingerbread at all. But Hansel and I like the tastier version. Wouldn't you? Who would have thought anyone so horrible could live in such a nice little gingerbread house? Remember, that's what Hansel said after the witch tricked us? Do you remember what she sounded like?
Nibble, nibble like a mouse. Who's that nibbling on my house?
It taught us a very important lesson. No matter how much you want to believe and trust a person you've never met, don't follow them, unless a grown-up you already know goes with you. So, let's pretend you're at the park with your mom and some of your friends. A really nice person walks up to you and your friends and asks if you want an ice cream. Just say, sure, but I'm going to get my mom so she can have one too. And then quickly go find her and tell her all about it, okay? You know what Hansel and I do sometimes? We pretend or practice what we would do if something like that were to happen to us. We even get our dad to play along with us. It's a lot of fun, and it helps us remember all the things we could say or do if something scary in real life happens. Ask your grown-ups to rehearse a scene with you. You'll be surprised how clever and brave you can be. Hansel and I would love to hear what you think of our adventures. The scary forest, the yummy gingerbread house, even the wicked old witch. What would you do if you found an edible house in the woods? How would you have gotten back home? We'd love to hear your ideas. And if you have any questions, let me know, okay? I'd be glad to have a new pen pal. So just ask a grown-up to help you write down your comments below this video. And don't forget to share your coloring page with friends and family on your favorite online social channel like Facebook or Instagram. I'm going to pin mine on Pinterest. The trees are my favorite part to color. Speaking of trees, I have to go now and help Hansel chop wood for her cooking fire. But thanks for joining me today. Now remember what Thespis says? Be who you are, and you'll go star far. Bye.